What's up, guys? It's Niko here, and I'm bringing you another Doctor Who review, this time Series 9, Episode 11. We're almost there, guys. Titled Heaven Sent. And this episode, if it was something, it was a Peter Capaldi acting showcase, a confessional, if you will, for the Doctor. A one-man show, one man, one creature, but, you know, it's not really a real thing. So a one Doctor show. And I liked it. I think it worked. I was devastated last week. If you watched that review, you know that. I forgot to even review the thing. Rate the thing. I kind of just went straight to the end. So I was really seeing, because I heard some of the mutterings online, if Clara's really gone. I thought she was, because they gave her such a long exit, and it looks like she really is. And this is where we pick up the pieces. This is the Doctor grieving. This is the Doctor down and kicked while he's down. This is the Doctor ready to give up, ready to lose. This is the Doctor as we've never really seen him before. Maybe in the past, but not often. It's not a way we see him often. He's usually the first one to get up, rouse, and rally everybody. And right here, he really isn't. And he's relying on Clara, or his manifestation of her, his remembrance of her, his, feelings that he's missing of her, to keep him going and keep him up. I guess the best way to describe it is his memory. He's doing it for her memory, I should say. He's doing it for her and the memory that she has and the faith that she had in him. Now, that's the only reason he's going. So a little about the episode. The Doctor is in this rotating, kind of cool, futuristic yet medieval castle that has surrounded by an unending ocean full of skulls. They all kind of look the same, and there's a lot of significance placed on them before we actually know what they're for. And he's being pursued by this creepy looking creature that he realizes instantly is a manifestation of some huge fear he experienced as a child watching the burial of this woman whose death and dead body attracted flies and all this other stuff. So he realizes he's kind of in this prison and he's being kept there for a reason. He figures out he needs to be confessing the truth. What truth though? Not just any truth, not like I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches truth, but more like, oh man, those dark and dirty secrets, like I once wore a bra truth. The stuff you don't want to tell people. Whoops. Anyway, that's the truth they're looking for. And he realizes this and he's giving up. He realizes that he's the one who's dying all the time in this room. That if it's anything, it's like a video game. If episode 9 was a exercise in found footage, and episode 11 then is continuing the risk taking, and it's like a video game room. Everything resets when you reload your save. And that's what the Doctor does. Once he figures out that he's the one, he's all those dead bodies and all those skulls, he realizes he can use the room to his advantage. He can reload that save, Edge of Tomorrow style, so many times and break through that diamond or whatever it was, the 4 times harder diamond, over billions of years of time just by punching it. And man, if that was anything, that was determination, and that was badass. And it all was because of that little cameo from Clara. We couldn't quite get rid of her 100%, although I'm pretty sure she's still dead. Tell him to get off his arse and get moving and do what he does best. And when he finally breaks out, we see who's been keeping him there. Presumably the Time Lords. Apparently all they're good for these days is doing bad shit. And they're the ones holding him. And he's now out for blood. He really is. Tells that one random kid who just happened to find himself in the desert, go back to the city and tell him I'm coming. And boy, do we want to see where that goes. The previews for next week and the finale look really good. I heard it's a 90-minute, maybe 70, 80-minute, I don't know, with commercials. I'm pumped. I rate this episode. See, I didn't forget this time. I'm not as devastated or cracked or shattered anymore. Give this one a solid 8 out of 10. I really like the twist that it was him. I really like what they did with this one. It could be seen as a little confusing, but this was a risk that they took that I feel like paid off, as opposed to the found footage Sleep No More 2 episodes ago. So 8 out of 10. What did you guys think? Do you agree with my rating? Do you want to talk about this episode? Leave a comment below. If you like this review, please click like. Please subscribe, or just leave a comment, or follow me on Mr. Niko Films on Twitter, Mr. Niko Films on Facebook. I'm always there. I'll respond to you there. Whatever, guys. Any place we talk is a good place for me. Until next week, we'll hit this finale. I'll be right back here giving you that review. Keep watching, guys. Peace.